Okay, I am black. I'll let that sit for a minute. I'm sure some of you guys may have noticed by now, but I've been black for the last 22 years of my life. I'm 23, but when I was 1 year old, I decided that I just wanted to be black right then and there and just get it over with. Yeah, so I've gained a lot of skills in these last years of, being black, and I decided to use those skills in today's video by watching a video by Jubilee titled 6 Black Men versus 1 Secret White Guy. I'm gonna use my skills today to figure out which of the guys is a secret white guy and see if that choice I made when I was 1 really paid off or not. So without further ado, let's get into it.
I'm black.
I'm black.
I'm black.
I'm black.
I'm black.
I'm black.
I'm white.
One of them is white.
Okay, for sure. Now, one quick question I gotta ask. Are there any other like Africans or anybody with like any like Afrocentric ethnicities?
That was a great first question, I'm not gonna lie, because think about it. I think obviously, basically there is some, a little bit of difference between like being Black American and being African. So asking that question off the bat does separate or like make it harder for the white person, unless they know all about it, to kind of fit in. Because then, if you're African and Black, I'm assuming you know both. Somewhat like cultures like what it's like to grow up in both, so you can spot them out or like get them out pretty quickly. That was a good question.
My dad has Nigerian in him.
What tribe? Do you know what tribe?
Actually, I don't, but my mom's Ashkenazi Russian Jew, and then my dad's literally like a mutt. He got Nigerian
Rosebud, that's an interesting name, okay.
all the way from Asian to, he's literally mixed with everything.
Okay, for sure, for sure. Anyone else?
Oh my god, every single word someone says I'd be freaking out about. Even the guy just going like for show, for show. For some reason, I'd instantly think that's a white guy trying to act black, because there's no way someone actually says for show, for show. I'd analyze every single detail, which I mean makes sense, you kind of have to, but every single detail is not going unnoticed, I promise you that.
Anyone else?
Nope, just black.
Yeah, I got nicknames.
Or one of the trick is to not say anything at all. Like maybe the white guy doesn't want to say anything because then he'll come out pretty easily. But if you're too quiet, you're gonna be voted out. So you have to find the balance.
And Rosebud is actually my street name. My real name's Riley.
My name.
Okay, see, I'm not believing that. Are street names a thing? Am I missing something? Like if someone goes like, yeah, my street name's like Lil T, man, like I'm not gonna believe you. If I'm one of these contestants and I'm the black guy, obviously, and I'm one of the black guys and I hear someone say street name, I'm instantly voting you out. I don't care what anyone else says afterwards. Even if you are the black guy, we have to vote you out just for that.
Is Fitzgerald. That's like the full first name, but then Fitz is like the nickname people call me by.
They do Fitzy.
Yeah, sometimes they do Fitzy. Sometimes they be doing Fitzy.
I think my strategy was to kind of just be black.
I'm not gonna lie, when you said fits, I thought it was because you had tough fits on, you know what I mean?
That too.
Okay, but if you have good outfits, no one's calling you Fitzy. It's like going on a lot of dates and your friends call you Ditzy. That doesn't really make sense.
See what you talking about, bro?
Or that's just them calling you stupid, Ditzy. Oh yeah.
Dude, I mean, if you could see, you'd probably be able to tell that I got a tough fit on.
That wasn't even funny.
Can we all
That's the first thing he said.
say what we wearing and everything? I got a skeleton all red, varsity jacket, cargo
Bro,
pants
you know
on the
what's
side. What's up?
We matching right now. I'm not wearing the skeleton fit, but I got like red.
You got Air Forces on?
I got Air Forces on.
No, you crazy.
I wish I could dap you up right now. I wish I could dap you up right now. But
Wait, what type forces y'all got on?
So I got the Air Force Ones with
I mean, just lie about it or just try to match what everyone else is wearing.
like the little black stripe on it.
okay, yeah, half black, half white. You
Oh, I see where you're going with
You
that.
said I did.
You said half black, half white.
Half black, half white. You feel me?
No cap, I used to wear some Pumas that were half black and half white because
Okay.
of that my whole life.
My strategy for today was to figure out who's safe rather than figure out who's the mole right off the bat. Who's one of the brothers, you feel me?
Who here knows what the smell of a hot comb on a head
It stink. It stink.
I wouldn't know off the bat. I'm not gonna lie. I'd have no idea. Maybe that might be a black thing more than an African thing. I might be wrong. God's sake, I don't know who the hell's about to correct me, but by all means, go ahead. I would not know what to answer. The fact that the white guy answered immediately brings him a lot more to the safe side, but I wouldn't have guessed it.
Real bad.
What are some prominent songs that you're gonna hear at a family reunion?
Oh, they played a lot.
The only thing I could do in this situation is push the fact that I'm so African, like try to hope someone else is African too. I didn't grow up listening to like black songs. There's a lot of like Ethiopian songs that my parents played.
A lot of blues, Marvin Seed, Bobby Blue Bland. Then when they got drunker, it was Tupac and
Oh, look at this shit, God.
yeah.
His vocal inflections, like it kind of made me think of, Straight Outta Compton, the movie. Maybe it felt too black, for a second.
Yeah, I grew up on classic rock from my mom's side, and then I grew up on Motown from my dad's side. So anytime, summer vacation in the backyard with my nana, she'd be playing all Motown. My pop-up and nana be dancing, slow dancing to it, telling them, sit your ass down.
Dude, he might have done too much. The last 5 seconds is all focused on him. I don't know who they're gonna vote out. I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea. I'm just gonna assume they're gonna vote out the person who talked the least, because the white guy I feel like blended in really well. I'm gonna assume this guy right here, on the right, because I just don't know anyone else. Everyone else talked a good amount.
everyone has one person that's suspicious of them.
So we know where, basically.
Yo, we made it.
All right. So I'm gonna start off with a theme song. You finish it. We're brothers.
We're happy and we're singing.
I would have finished it, but I don't know where the hell I've heard it from.
Color. Give me a high five.
Okay.
I only know the ending of like we're happy and we're singing and we're colored.
Me growing up half black, half white, there's certain songs that they sang that I honestly didn't know word by word what to say.
In the movie ATL, Rashad was running his daddy's house since what age?
Nigga, you are level 100 black. What? Who the hell's gonna get that? Level 1 versus level 100 black man.
It's a famous line, y'all. You gotta know that.
I ain't gonna cap, I didn't even know the answer to that one. Shit.
Let's complete this song. That boy got
Stretch pants.
Boy
Got stretch pants.
What is that?
I got one.
Anybody know what it is when you say you put your foot in something?
To cook it real good.
Me and your mama
we-
whipping it up.
That food is smacking.
I was listening so intently on voices because you ever been on the phone with like telemarketer? You can tell it's a black person on the other side, so you throw out little hints, you know, while you're talking, and like, oh yeah, we cool. I was trying to catch that.
Call and response. Won't he do it?
Yes, he will.
Who said that?
Brevin.
Jay.
I'm
I didn't understand the last two. What?
suspicious of everybody else over here. Huh?
Nigga, I might get voted out. Wait.
Now, all black people don't go to church now.
But they know this.
This is true. What flavor of Kool-Aid was y'all favorite growing up?
Red.
Red.
I like grape.
You mean purple?
Yo, okay, I will say, when I say flavors of stuff, I always say by the flavor, not the color. Maybe that's just Kool-Aid specific, but I don't know. That might just be Kool-Aid thing specifically.
Yeah, that's kind of suspicious.
That's low sus right there. You say great.
He caught on way too quick, though. You mean purple? It's like asking someone if they like Ninjago and be like, yo, who's your favorite Ninjago character? And someone goes, Lloyd. You mean green? I'm on to you, nigga.
That's low sus right there. You say great.
Because where I'm from, we go by colors. We don't go by that. What you just said.
Wait, hold up. Why is that crazy? Because grape and purple are exactly the same thing.
I mean, we used to call Welch's grape soda.
I don't know. It's just where I'm from. We go by colors. We go by colors.
Grape Kool-Aid, not purple. Red flag.
He was trying to come at me about the grape, but honestly, that I grew up with a bunch of friends and we all called it that in Harlem.
How you make your Kool-Aid?
You pour the sugar to the ancestors, say stop.
Not a fucking peep from him.
In the summers, it was either if you outside or inside, you had to pick, right? Like
Yeah, wasn't no running in and out.
running up and inside your house, you know? So y'all feel that? Or?
Yeah, don't let that good air out.
When it comes to black women from the 90s, who do you think of off of it?
Nia Long.
I'm gonna say Halle Berry.
Damn.
I'm gonna say shit, what's her name? She was a rapper. Wow, what's her name? Rhapsody.
Jada Pinkett. Or the sister from.
Wait, you can't take two, dog.
He taking forever.
Goodness, somebody gotta help me out with this. Shawty from like Black Panther, who was the queen, you feel me?
Yeah, I know her name, but you gotta know her
Angela
name.
Bassett.
There you
Angela
go.
Bassett.
All
There
right.
I would not have gotten that name. There's no way.
we go. There we go.
I think a Whitley from a different world. I can't remember her name. Old girl from.
I don't watch also a lot of black. I mean, it's not sitcoms specifically, but I don't think I watched like a lot of black sitcoms when I was younger. I mean, I was too old for the Fresh Prince, so I was watching like Nickelodeon and shit. That's shit that I was watching.
Different world.
Growing up watching my sisters, Raven Simone, Tyra Banks from that runway show. Is that 90s?
Tyra's from the 90s.
I was sitting back watching them
Also, might be like an older group of guys as well.
being like, sheesh.
There's no way they'd vote this guy just based off of that earlier thing. That'd be too much. I mean, who else are you gonna vote for? I guess if you're going that way. Wow, okay.
Appreciate y'all.
My homeboy I was matching with is gone now, bro. What?
When it comes to being black men, microaggressions, let's talk about it.
I got you right here, man. I went to a PW.
Hey, do you live here? Show me your keys. I don't know if you live here or not. You know, I've seen you walk by this apartment like 10 times, but I just want to make sure. Do you live here?
Why? Man, I be chilling in the corner. There's only 5% of us, but somehow they find a way to take a picture of you for the dang
diversity.
like.
Oh, for the you.
For the diversity, right? I'm like, they only 5%. I gotta give them credit though, cause like finding us is gonna be a little bit tough, but like they found a way regardless.
I ain't even gonna lie, Loke, I'm real lost. We from the streets, I ain't even get that far, like college and shit like that.
Oh, okay. If he's going that way, you have to stick with it then, because that's a real big personality. Because obviously, it's not just specifically college. You can have microaggressions in life. So, that's a... He has to stick with that personality the whole time then, or that, like, character.
Hey, we all got a different journey. That's cool.
Yeah, it's like the low-key racist thing.
Yeah.
Like, not like...
You're so well-spoken. Wow. Why wouldn't I be? I'm a grown man.
Oh my God, you're so well-spoken. Do you go to school here? Show me your student ID.
Guy, you're so well-spoken.
Yeah.
You peep game, you walk down the
You don't act black. That's the... Oh my God. I wouldn't have guessed you're black from your voice. Okay, well, I don't know if that's really Okay.
street, right? And a white folks see you, the first thing they do when they see you or acknowledge you, they fold their lips, like, and nod their head down, make that weird
Or they
face,
give you
you know what I
hella
mean?
space on the sidewalk or even step in the street.
Or clutch their
Clutch
bag.
the purse.
Microaggressions.
Clutch the bag. Or
Take the next.
I've never seen the first two walking around you like farther. Maybe not moving for you, if anything. Like if I'm walking down the street with someone or going past someone and we both can move to make space for each other, but they just will not move at all. They will stay there and take their space. They look at you like, man, if you don't move your black ass out the way, bro.
Elevator.
Yes. All of that. All of that.
The elevator thing is like, they'll see you coming to the elevator and like secretly try to push the close button like, come on. He's coming. No.
the room in the elevator too.
Stare at you like you ain't supposed to be here. What was one of y'all favorite movies growing up? You feel me? Like Loving Basketball, Don't Be a Menace. I mean, what did y'all watch?
I like New Jack City. Like,
that was all right. You from New
Dude, I believe he's black and I know what he looks like.
York,
yeah,
bro.
dude. So you already know. Like, I am my brother's keeper, and that's some real shit. So
I'll tell you what, man. I watched the first Power Rangers movie like twice a day for like the first 4 years after it came out, man.
Power Rangers?
Yeah, Power Rangers.
I think that guy might have just gave him a reason to vote him out. Because I think all of them right now like vibe with each other. They might have honestly forgotten they have to vote and one of them is white. But I think at this point in the game, they're probably looking just for that one little detail to vote someone out, and that might have been it.
What season?
Oh, Mighty Morphin.
Mighty Morphin. Facts.
Power Rangers hard. It is.
I watch anime too. I'm not
Oh
gonna
wait,
lie.
you watch anime?
I do.
What
I
you
sure do.
like? What you like?
Dragon Ball Z.
for shows a gateway.
Nah, y'all.
Hey man, I watch anime too, man. I watch anime too, man.
Naruto, come on, like.
Don't laugh at me, but I love the Disney Channel originals, you know what I'm saying?
No, them was
Bro, oh my god. For me, one of my biggest shows I think might have been either Wizards of Waverly Place or Big Time Rush. I was in love with those two shows. You like Ant Farm too, all that.
Hey, let's watch a Disney Channel. Boy.
Y'all know about that Static Shock though. Come on.
I was literally just about to say.
You know what I'm saying? Superheroes,
Static Shock.
Woohoo!
I met his voice actor, bro. He was.
You did?
Philip, my dude is cold, dope, bro.
Wait, he voices every single black, everything.
And Samurai Jack.
He's
Man's
black,
got
yeah.
range, bro. He's
Yeah.
got range.
All right, I got a question
Black and Asian, yeah.
because I feel like we just gonna be like
We gonna be vibing, man.
too much, yeah, right?
I got y'all after this. Even if you white, we gotta tap in, for real.
Hey, you have to.
Yeah, you be like.
But okay, so
He didn't have to add that. Hey, listen, even if you are a white man, you can still be friends with me, all right?
Why does that bother you?
I'm saying, like, you don't have to add the white part. You could just be like, we'll all hang
you didn't even have to point that out, bro. Okay, so in regard to dating and whatnot, my first girlfriend, she ended up being a Russian girl, and my dad was he always used to throw hints like, "Hey, man, you know, she's nice and all that stuff," and like he would never say it, but I knew like the upbringing he dealt with a lot of racism stuff, so he kind of had like the hesitance for like those type of relationships. Did your parents or family members like say, "Hey, like"?
I mean, my mother was from Shreveport, so, she used to be on that. And she was older when she had me. She was already, like, in her late 50s, so
Okay.
she wasn't playing with none of that, really.
I don't think my parents ever put,
If you want to date, don't worry about it. Whatever happens, happens. Don't stress out.
they just want me to love who I love, but at the same time, I think there's always that underlying, like, we would love for it to be a black woman, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it was actually the same for me. They never said don't bring a white girl home or anything like that, but I definitely know how it would make them feel if I was to bring home a sister, for sure. Like, oh shoot, like you're with somebody who understands you.
At the very least, I don't like the way it feels when I hear someone like have a preference, have a deep preference, have a preference against a certain group of people.
Who can understand what you go through in life as a black man on the day-to-day basis, from the microaggressions to the ridiculous racism in your face.
my people were
I fully get that part as a reason to obviously date the same race type people, but at the same time, I was gonna say like you can teach someone, but then someone would just make the argument that they'll never understand. I just don't. You know what? I was letting this pass. I don't like talking about.
cool, whatever. Like, I'm cool, whatever, too. But, like, I appreciate a sister, like, because she understands me and I don't have to explain myself.
And none of them can really suspect anyone, to be honest.
We have a tie between Rob and Brevin.
Y'all hit that sigh of relief.
Okay, I'm Brevin. I'm from Louisville, Kentucky. Like I said, I didn't have a traditional like upbringing as far as like dating a lot of different people because I am a queer black man, but it took me a long time to get there. But as far as home life, I had 2 parents, 2 older brothers, a little sister, super close. Yeah, this is hard. I don't know. I'm black.
Not one reason why he's black. Until the end, he goes, I'm black.
Black, y'all, I'm black. My name Robert. I go by Rob. I'm from South.
I mean, he'll be fine, I think, but the fact that he has 30 full seconds as opposed to like answering someone's questions, I think this will be the biggest indicator on who's who, or at least who they can keep.
Central LA. We bounced all around. It was just me and my mother, 3 sisters and 2 brothers. I've been in and out the streets, not too much school, and that's pretty much it.
I don't think they voted him out, aside from the fact there's also 9 minutes left in the video, so I'm assuming he didn't get voted out, but...
When it came to Brevin, it seemed like he was privileged, and I relate more to struggle. Hearing some of the things he was saying, it kind of like made me think and like second guess.
In my brain, I was like, this is probably just like one of those cases where he could be white and he's just a product of his environment.
Brevin, you can't vote.
I appreciate the try, bro.
It looks like we are tied again.
What?
I voted for Rob just because I think I heard everyone else speak a little bit more.
I also voted Rob. First of all, you know, I'm just gonna say that like the environment he grew up in, you know what I'm saying? I think that like, you know, that's just a case where he could like relate to a lot of like black people's struggles, you feel me? But he might not be like black in and of himself.
I voted for Brevin to get out. Not because Brevin necessarily said anything bad, but it was more so because of when Rob was talking. I felt like I was listening to one of my cousins talk. And he definitely sounds like he's from South Central for sure. Not a whole lot of white people down there. So I'm gonna say he stays.
Rob Black, that's it.
Yeah.
No, that's a fact.
Yo, what a great reason. Bro, that nigga black, bro, that's it.
Rob Black, he sound like people from my way. So no offense to you, Brendan, but you gotta kick rocks.
I wonder if all of them are turning up the notches by a little bit because they're together.
I hear it in Brevin's voice too, though. Like, that's the thing.
I heard him both.
I hear it for sure.
But Rob, like, I feel like I could say certain things to Rob and he pick up on it quick. If I say certain things to the other, it's like, is you gonna really relate? Or?
I don't even know his name, the other guy.
Yeah. You know, I think
disrespect.
What does hit and lick mean?
What does dap me up mean? Hold on. What does these niggas tripping mean?
Take me away.
Yeah, Rob's like he know good catfish.
I'm not sure why I got voted out. I feel that a lot of times I've felt that I'm too white for the black people and too black for the white people, but it's okay, it's all good.
I think the mole is still in the box and you want to continue playing the game. Raise your hand.
But this is a better way of them doing it. I think they used to do, they would just tell them the mole is there or not there and continue, but this is a lot better way. So then Jubilee can guarantee themselves money. I guess for Jubilee is better.
No, stop! What are you doing?
Did this nigga forget he's actually white? I get he has a blindfold on, but surely he should remember.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
I knew I wasn't gonna get eliminated.
Yeah, he was way too deep in. He stayed undercover for too long, bro. He got
Why is that?
I don't know. I just came in like I was gonna win. Really, I already said I was gonna win. So.
Anybody else got a question? All right, so let's make things a little bit spicy, you feel me? What's like one critique and...
It might be crazy, but I wonder if before recording, the producers told them like, hey, you cannot do like an N-word check or something just to make sure that person stays. Because like the easiest way, assuming that person doesn't have like, isn't bold as hell, would just be like, hey, all 5 of us, let's just say the N-word right now. and see who the white guy is. Unless that white guy is really about it and wants the money, I think you're gonna win pretty easy going that way. Can you imagine an N-word check after every round? The imposter is still among you. Our bet, N-word check, let's go. Again, if someone says it with the slightest amount of hesitation, you know they're it.
What's one
N-word check is diabolical though, Jesus.
thing that you think like black people could be like doing better in? Or like a hot take about like black people and, you know, our community and stuff like that?
Since the beginning of the U.S., with the obvious mistreatment of black people, a lot of information pertaining to being able to further us as a people has been withheld from us. And more so recently, the information has been normalized to be pushed out, and this generation is really doing a lot to make sure that we are as gamed up as possible with all the tax information, with all that stuff, so we can no longer have those continuing circumstances of not having the information to be able to financially evolve as a people. And I think that's dope. But I also think that people need to really be on their P's and Q's with that stuff, because the more we sit around and don't go after this information, the more our situation could
P's and Q's is a great Lucy song, by the way.
continue to remain the same financially. Even though we spend some of the most money in the U.S., it never stays within the black community.
The gang banging.
Yeah.
That gotta stop.
Elaborate on that.
Well, it's no point in gang banging no more. I mean,
I'm not saying he didn't grow up in this, like who knows, right? But at the very least, he's doing good by sticking with his character, and like everything he's gonna say is like surrounds that character, obviously. So like I think his answer and like where he's going, this is a very smart way of doing it.
if you
It's also a very not safe answer, safe as in like who wouldn't agree to that kind of thing. That was a good job by this guy.
think about it, you gang banging, and then it got so bad where you know everybody that run black in prison is together, even if you from the enemy side, the op side, or anything. So if you go to prison, so if I supposed to gang bang, shoot somebody, and if I get caught and I gotta go to prison and get along with the people who I just slid on, it don't make no sense, and there's no money involved.
I feel that.
So it's
Yeah, that was a great answer either way, but he has to win at this point. There's no way he's losing.
that's the first thing, gotta go.
Don't be so quick to buy Gucci, Prada, Louis. Like, I mean, I'm not one to speak myself. I got Ricks and Subi on, but at the same time, like, if one of the homies has a brand,
What's his reaction like? I guess what the fuck? I'm like,
you should be going to go buy that, you know?
I feel like a critique is just, my little brother is, he's at a HBCU, a small one in Oklahoma, and nothing
Oklahoma has HBCUs?
against like the school or anything, the people who's around, but I feel like the ideas and like the mindsets that he's been around from his you know, early childhood and whatnot, because have been just like not open-minded to new possibilities. Opportunities are out there. We just got, you know, open-minded to it and try to figure out what works for us, you know?
This might be on the fault of like the media, but I think sometimes we over sensationalize like our pain. And I think that there's so much more to like the black community, whether it's joy or like having a good laugh or something, like there's just so much more to us than like, you know, the pain that we go through. And I think that needs to be, you know, shown more in like our movies, our TV shows, just like the way we talk about things. Like, I think that there's just so much more to the black community.
I don't know if I'm stupid. I don't think I understood that. He explained that, so I didn't get it.
I want to see black people doing goofy stuff on screen, not just being slaves, you know?
Right.
Okay, I see. Okay, never mind.
Come on now, talk about it.
Or criminals, or they're gangsters, killers.
That's not even like a thing for America, but like you go to China, you go to like some of these other places, like that's all they see of us. You feel me?
Yeah.
Word. Y'all, I'm gonna be
That's another great answer. Wow.
real. I think we're all good, bro.
Why are they still voting then?
Sorry, Gabriel. You know what I'm saying? It happens.
Come on, over here. If you think the mole is still in the box and you'd like to continue the game, raise your hand. All right, so that's unanimous. We're gonna end the game right then and there, okay?
Look at him smiling. Look at him smiling. Nah, I think he got it. I would have guessed he would have won by the first minute he talked.
If the lights turn green, that means you voted the mole out and you all win. If the lights turn red, that means the mole is still in the box and you all lose.
They have blindfolds on. How the f would they know what color the lights are?
The thought popped in my head of, what if you had it wrong the whole time and the guy right next to you is the one?
3, 2, 1. It is red. That means the mole is still here. You guys can lift your blindfolds in 3, 2, 1.
What? This is, hold on, wait.
Rob.
That's Rob. That's Rob.
I'm Brevin.
Brevin? Yo, what's up? Brevin. What's up, yo?
Big ups to you, yo. Big ups to you. Hey, yo. Of course, there's been like a couple white boys who cool, but like not like Rob. Like that was different.
My name is Robert, but they call me Milk. I'm from South Central. I got adopted at 7 days old as a baby, like out the hospital.
Adopted at a week. Oh my god. I didn't even think about that. Where do the babies go at that young and like the parents don't want them? A week-old baby up for holy shit. I've never thought about that, where they go. Wow, goddamn.
To a black mother. So I was raised with her ever since 7 days old.
That's crazy.
My whole family was black. I didn't even know I never met the other people until I was like
That's dope.
grown.
That's real.
My upbringing was a little strange. I was the only white kid at every party, every birthday. But that never really like bothered me, I guess.
Is it hard for you to fit in with white people?
Oh, it was. It's getting a little better.
Huh. What about for black people then? Is it easier or was it more difficult to get along with black people?
Nah. I mean, that's all I was around my whole life. Jail, county jail, juvenile hall, every party. Everything.
And your whole family, like, they just all accept you? Because I got sides of my white family that, like, they wouldn't even hold me as a baby because I had a black dad.
Hell nah. I have.
That is wow, that's crazy. Bro, people out there are just devils. What the who says that?
A good family.
Since my mom
Oh my god, I hope I don't meet someone like that. That would crush me. Wow.
married a black man, they sat shivets for her, which basically in the Jewish community means that you're dead to me. And it's almost lone feeling that you get sometimes when you feel like you can't relate to anybody.
I was like the baby.
Dude, that is tragic. Wow. Same type of people that claim they're Christian as well, dude. Oh my god. In this case, Jewish, but like, you get what I'm saying.
Be low key, like the youngest one.
Wow.
What is a misconception people have about black men?
Put us in a box that basically states that we're always angry or mad. There's a lot of happy black folk in the
Or that we're good at sex, or like have really big dicks, or like really smooth and shit. That's not true.
world. Like me personally, I'm happy.
We're not as monolithic as a lot of people would make us out to be.
We are bankers, we're lawyers, we're
humans. What the normal people. I think one thing we can learn from this video is, guys, don't be racist. Like, it's no point. It looks ugly on most people, on everyone. And hopefully you guys learn some good tips on how to find the secret white person at your next 6 black men versus 1 white man party. But yeah, that was the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did like the video, leave a like, subscribe, let me know any video ideas you guys want to do in the comments below. And until next time, peace.